TrustSwap Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Pistol coming at you from the City of Champions in Alberta, Canada. The Oilers are in the Western Conference Finals. We're jacked up here. It's beautiful summer weather outside. But first off, I just gotta let you know, I just got back from an undisclosed location. I've been out of the country for over a week, and I'm gonna tell you all about it because you want to know about this. But first, let's get started with another edition of This Week in TrustSwap. Let's go! And I gotta let you know, a lot of you, this might be breaking news that I am letting you in on right now, but the last week and a half was intense. Left the country, went and met a lot of the TrustSwap team for the very first time in person. 30 people coming together from all around the world to kind of have a state of the nation on TrustSwap, where we're going, where we've been, brainstorm ideas. I got to meet in person for the first time, face-to-face, Jeff Kardakis, CEO of TrustSwap, Ivan Reif, Chief Technical Officer, Brett Fabian was there, Marketing and Social Media Content Manager, Howard was there, the head of Swappable, Anura Amobi, the Chief Marketing Officer, was there. A bunch of devs, including Mookie. About 30 people total from all over the world. We're talking about people from Portugal, Germany, Croatia, Holland, Canada. There was a few Canadians there. The United States, India, Indonesia, Switzerland. Probably more that I'm forgetting about, but it was a magic fire week getting to know everybody and knowing once and for all that these people exist. They have faces, they have bodies, they're not just bots on a keyboard. And I got to meet them face to face. I'll let you know kind of what we did while we were down there because it was nothing short of eye-opening. Early going, we were kind of all getting to know each other for the first time, so it was a little bit awkward, but like baby steps, you start to meet people. Day one, there was team intros, team group building activity, optimizing energy strategies, work sessions, and team breakouts. We'd take personality tests, which was kind of interesting. If you can, anybody can do this. You just go to www.1616, the number personalities.com, and you fill out about a test that's about 10 minutes long. My personality is apparently a campaigner, which is, let me read here, someone with the extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting personality traits. These people tend to embrace big ideas and actions that reflect their sense of hope and goodwill towards others. Their vibrant energy can flow in many directions. So that was pretty accurate, I'd say. So we had a bunch of team building and intros and stuff on day one, and then there was a big soccer tournament and a group dinner. It was really, really awesome to meet everybody for the first time and then go out and have dinner. So get to meet everybody in a social setting and stuff like that. So day one was awesome. Day two, there was personal progression and more energy optimization techniques, followed by more breakout work sessions. So just more of kind of the same from day one, followed by there was some volleyball and then a group dinner that night as well. So slowly starting to get to know people a little bit more. But then the next few days is when the business really picked up. Long days, but very informative. There were team finance workshops, the crypto app workshops, swappable workshops, and launchpad workshops. The workshops included getting a deeper understanding of the state of each product, and their roadmaps. We collectively brainstormed optimizations and had Shark Tank competitions. So the Shark Tanks, I don't know if any of you have seen the show. It's kind of like when you go into a mob of people. So we break off into groups. So there's 30 of us, so usually around 6 different groups, probably groups of 5 people. You'd have to come up with an idea for we'd had a bunch of these, like one for team finance, one for the crypto app, one for Swappable, one for Launchpad. You break off into these teams, and most presentations would then have to go in front of everybody. There'd be a presenter. You'd have to explain your ideas, what the consumer demand would be, the marketing plan, the best and worst case scenarios, and their paths to implementation. So these were a lot of fun, and the fact that we would always switch up the teams was another great way to get to know people on the team and kind of branch you out of your comfort zone and throw you out there. And it was definitely a lot of fun, very interesting, and my God, the ideas that some people can whip up is amazing in my opinion. Like, I don't know, my brain doesn't really go that fast. maybe you know that, or maybe you could tell that, but oh man, we got some smart people on this team. There was also a few days later, we did a high level strategy brainstorm session day with another Shark Tank session. I took to the Telegram for this one to see if anybody had any suggestions for me to share, and I got quite a few really good ones back. So thanks to anybody who participated in that. I answered all the questions in the DMs for people that were inquiring about certain things. Things discussed in this session were that top priority is being put on token price, baseline revenue, and the number of holders. Secondly, we also want to keep improving the quality of our community. And don't get me wrong, if you're listening to this, you ain't the problem. We want more tokens staked long term, and we want to keep finding new utility for our token. And there were tons of great ideas on how to accomplish these goals in these Shark Tank sessions. They were really eye-opening, and I don't want to spill any beans on any of them, but I have a feeling we might be seeing some of those added to a roadmap, or get some groundwork going on some of those, because there were some awesome ones. There's also a day dedicated to getting the whole team on the same page and briefed on a newish communication kind of platform called Asana. I don't know if any of you out there have heard of this, but it's a cloud-based. I'll just read this off here. Asana is a cloud-based task management solution that allows businesses to manage, collaborate, communicate, and organize their tasks and projects. It's specialized for handling multiple projects at one time and is suitable for companies of any size. One of the biggest challenges we face is being a company that has people living all over the world in different time zones. Having everybody up to speed and on the same page with Asana will no doubt improve cohesion, communication between tasks. It'll increase productivity and overall just make us that much more of a slick, well-oiled machine. So there was tons of time that were put in conference rooms over this week, and it was eye-opening to say the least. And I just want everybody out there listening to this to know that this team is not stopping. They're not slowing down. It is going to be even more well-oiled than it already is. And now that kind of personal relationships have been built, and you're not just texting to an avatar or like a blank profile picture or whatever, and you actually know the person on the other end, I feel like things are going to get a lot better. Just the most impressive thing was just in general how awesome of a team Jeff's assembled for TrustSwap and the community. Honestly, it was a group of down-to-earth, easy to get along with, open-minded, driven, caring individuals that have been put together to kind of form a dream team. I was quite nervous and apprehensive going into the retreat, not knowing what to expect. Obviously, there were literally people that went to school for marketing, finance, computer tech, all that stuff. And I just if you listen to the Piss Tail episode, I'm just kind of a guy that just taught myself about the TrustSwap ecosystem and decided to help out with the community, and also just have a bit of a gift for gab and can make podcasts for the community. So I kind of felt a little bit overwhelmed going into this, knowing that most people that were there had more knowledge on all this stuff in their pinky than I have. But honestly, once you got to know all these people, it was amazing, and literally one of the best times I've had in a long, long time. I feel I made 30 new friends, and I'm more excited than ever about the future of TrustSwap and the direction that we're going. So I hope everybody out there kind of can feel it in my voice. I'm just like you out there in the community. Like, I was never nervous that these people were fake or whatever, but take it from me that they're real people. Only got to meet 30 of them. I think the team's at about like 60 or 70 people now. But just know that we're in good hands and the sky is the limit. We are going to the moon. It might take a while, but we're glad to have you. Glad to have you here on this journey. But always remember, crypto is risky. DeFi is risky. You can lose what you put in. But we're headed west. This is the frontier. It's not for everyone, but we're glad you're with us on this journey.